What's up? Backwoods Barber here again. So, like I said, we're following on my journey here. So, I got a phone call from Barber School, and they told me my stuff was in. Right here. We're gonna go through the bag that they gave me for Barber School. Now, as you can see behind me, I got a whole shop. I got stuff. I don't really need nothing, but you pay money and they give you stuff, and they want you to use this stuff for their, for their barber school, whatever. So we're gonna go through it. So I've already went through it and took it out the boxes to save time from all the unboxing and all that kind of crap. But I'll give you a first impression on the stuff that they give you. I think it's now. Yeah, I have another YouTube channel and people know me already. I am straight up honest. And I'll be straight up, the stuff they give you is the cheapest stuff you can get. You know what I mean? The only thing that's not really cheap is the clipper they give you. But like every school's different. You know, I've seen people who go to school in Miami and like no joke, I mean, and they're getting friggin' babless, in their actual kit. You know, this place ain't trying to give you all that kind of stuff. So the stuff I got here will probably be just some stuff I'll use, and I'll probably never use it again. And I'm just being honest, and I guess that's just, every single school does it their own way. I'm not bashing my school. I'm not bashing the schools people went to. But I just think that, honestly, for the prices you pay, like I'm paying for my 600 hours, I'm paying $6,500. And I think in that kind of price, you should kind of get some top tier stuff that you're going to use when you open your shop. The stuff I got here, I'm probably never going to use. I'll probably put it as a backup. But with that said, I'm being straight up honest, let you know what I'm going through. So when I got it, it came in this bag right here. The bag is called the Juno. Don't know, never heard of the brand. We're gonna go through everything inside the bag. All right. All right. So pretty much everything that's in this bag is what I'm gonna use for my course. Besides books, they haven't given me no books yet, but I'll go through everything that came in the bag, so you could kind of know, like when you go to, I would say when you go to a barber school, this is your worst case scenario. I think it cannot get worse than the stuff they give you here. The stuff is extremely cheap, but I mean it's I guess I'm kind of seeing it that way because I've been a barber a long time. I know what good stuff is. People who have never cut hair might say, "Oh, this is the jam," I mean, I'm getting a blow dryer, but I'm looking at how long stuff lasts, and I guess that's kind of my biased opinion as being a barber already and have been cutting a long time and using different stuff. So let's get right to it. Here it is. So first off, they gave me this. It's called Hot Tools. I don't know. It's a blow dryer. You need a blow dryer. It comes with a second attachment. So I got that in the pack. A water spray bottle. All right, which in a regular shop environment you would need 2 of these, one for water, one for alcohol, but actually 3: aftershave, alcohol, and water. But they gave me 1, and I guess that's just for just cutting hair. They gave me my talc powder, which you always need talc powder. It's the same brand I use. You can see I have it back on my station over there. So yeah, I will get used to this. I'll probably finish this in the class, but talc powder, you always use talc powder. And this is like the old school brand. This is the only brand I've ever used. So, and it's funny because they actually changed the label on. So this is like an older one because the label doesn't look like this no more. So you go figure, whatever. A regular barber cape. As you can see, I have my own barber cape. I use illusion capes, but this will just be just for school, I guess, man. You know what I mean? Just for school. All right. A mirror. I mean, you see, I got the big mirror. This is what they give you. This is like, it's a mirror, I guess. Bare bones, a mirror. It's nothing fancy. Shampoo cape. All right, got a shampoo cape, but shampoo capes they're just shampoo capes. All right, they gave you some clipper side spray. I use the Cool Lube, which you can see I have back there. Oh, it's back on the side. Cool Lube kind of disinfects and cleans, but they gave me this, so we need this to clean the clippers because a lot of the school was learning about disinfecting and sanitation. So you got little sanitizer thing, the extremely cheap version of it. I have a good one there. I have an actual Barber side one. This is like the cheapest version of it you can get, but I guess it's the bare minimum for just what you need at school. You know, I'd probably take this when I open my shop. I would stick this as a spare in case something drops one or breaks it, but they got that. Did not give me any chemical to put inside of it. So as you know, you have to use the Barber side chemical with the water. They didn't give me any Barber side chemical, so I guess they'll supply that after school. 2 mannequins. First mannequin right here. I guess one's a female and one's a dude because one has a beard on it. And these kind of look like the hair kind of comes out of them, like it's loaded with hair, so you can use it multiple times. Put this back in here. And they gave me the mannequin with the beard. So I got my 2 mannequins. A neck strip holder. I use my neck strips, as you can see. I just use them right here and just take them apart. But gave you a neck strip holder. I'm pretty sure they probably give you neck strips inside the school. And the meat and potatoes of it. I've used one of these when I first started cutting. Regular Andis T outliner. Alright. I got like 3 of these just sitting in my drawer because I just... Number one, I went all cordless, so you can see everything is cordless for tuning 45 charging systems. I don't use wires no more, but I do have, if you look, I do have a T outliner back there on the wall. I have a old school Well Senior, and I have an Andis Master. Those are my first clippers when I started cutting, so I'm never going to get rid of those. But I have 2 of these also that are in that drawer just wrapped up. But a regular Andis T outliner, it's just basic. And I actually don't have one of these, the Magic Clip. All right, now I was kind of like wondering, like, you know, why don't these people give you cordless stuff? The cordless stuff's cheaper. Corded, I mean, it's like, I guess these are cheaper. It must be, but I don't own a Magic Clip, so this will be my first one I've ever had. It'll be good to use, just to see how they work, because I use the Wall Seniors, which is back there. It's on the charging dock. All right, and then they got this box of stuff here. So they give you your neck duster, which is again just the cheapest one you could probably buy. And I'm saying that because I'm doing this video so you can see what I got versus what you got versus what other people got. So I was watching this guy who went to like the Miami Barber School, and he got all the nice fabulous FX stuff, but then again, he's probably paying $20K. But that's for 1,200 hours, so I don't think they do 600 hours. I'm not sure, but I'm just letting you know what we're going to here. The guards for the clippers, brush. They gave us 2 more different kind of brushes. You got your blow drying brush and your regular brush. Some more clips. Right. That's for the blow dryer, and it came with this. It came with this plastic case. Actually, here some neck strips right here. Gave us neck strips. They gave us a straight razor, which is like, I don't even think I'd use this thing. It feels heavy, but then again, it feels cheap. This is a straight razor they gave us to learn how to practice on, and I mean, I guess it's nice. It's called Mervell. I mean, whatever. You know, I pretty much use, you know, I use the regular basic ones. This is what I use when I'm straight razor people, you know. But, and I use the crack in half blades, regular Dorcos. These are the Personas. I've never used those, so we'll see how they go. But that's what they gave us. Gave us that. And here go the Persona blades they gave us right here. I keep looking down because I have have my cell phone on, and it reflects the monitor that you're recording, so I can see I was recording, because this GoPro don't have a flip up camera. So if you see me looking down, you know I'm looking at. They gave you hair clips, 4, 5, 6 hair clips. You know, put it in when you're doing an undercut, or you're trying to get up the hair and cut it, but you don't want to cut the top. Got the clips. A whole bunch of cheap combs. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't give you a bag. A whole bag probably costs 99 cents, but just a bunch of just combs. They're by a brand called Diane. 2 flat top combs, flat top comb, clipper over comb, and these are like just cheap. What I use it's YS Park. That's what I use. The combs I use, they're $38 a piece. This whole box probably only even costs 38 bucks. But and I'm not saying to say I'm better. I'm just saying, trying to tell you what I got versus what I use versus what you're gonna get versus what you might not get. So you got the flat top comb and the clipper over comb. A whole bunch more. You know, you got your pointed pick combs, a whole bunch of those. More combs, just combs. You got 2 for clipper over comb right here. All right. More combs, combs. It never ends. Got a pick. Sometimes when you're cutting like African American hair or some Dominican hair, you have to pick it up, so you need a pick. Sometimes a comb really won't work, so you need a pick. And we got that. We'll pop all the stuff back in here, and we got our shears. We got these look like a pair of 7.5 shears. They don't really feel too cheap. You know, probably these are probably like a $25 pair of shears. You know, I use fresh shears, and the fresh shears are like 104 bucks each. So, but not bad. These are your regular. These are probably 6.5 inch cutting shears. You got your 4 inch, or these aren't even 4 inch. These are 3 inch for doing scissor over comb. If you're doing the top, you got your small ones, and you always want to make sure that you're only cutting. You don't cut past your first knuckle when you're doing that. So that's why they have it short, so you don't go past your first knuckle. That's the rule of thumb. You don't never cut past your first knuckle. So that's why you have a small one, and I do have a small one. My shop already has this stuff, but it's the stuff they give you. So that, and a pair of thinning shears. Everybody knows what thinning shears are. Thinning shears for if you have a lot of weight. So you get a person to fade, and they got a lot of weight up there. You know, so you would pretty much just take your comb, go up, and just you get the weight down. It just lightens it up. So that's pretty much everything that came in the pack. You know, so you got your thinning shears, you got your regular shears, pretty much everything. I'm showing you exactly every single thing that I got in my pack. Now, like I said, to me, all this stuff seems extremely cheap. And I remember he was telling me, he's like, hey man, yeah, I'll probably just give you, if you want, I can give you $500 off your price, and you could not take the stuff. If I would have known what was in there all day long, I would have traded for the $500, because this stuff in here is not. I don't think it's even worth that much. I don't know. I was just a little disappointed, because I was hoping at the minimum, I would get some cordless stuff. You know, so I could use it over my shop. You know, I'd like to have an extra well senior, a cordless well senior. I'd like to, you know, I guess that it just is what it is, man. You know, kind of bummed about that. I'm not gonna lie, kind of bummed about, you know, what they give you for the class and stuff. But I mean, it just, I don't know. That's pretty much what you get for the school I'm going to. And like I said, just so you can get a number, I'm in Florida, and I'm doing a 600-hour restricted barber at $6,500, and this is the kit that comes with it. So you guys can gauge for, you know, what you're doing, because a lot of the schools now, they're only trying to do 1,200 hours, and the 1,200 hours gets you the full cosmetology, which shows you how to dye hair and stuff. And I'm not trying to do that. Like in my shop, if I want to dye hair, I'm gonna hire a beautician to dye hair. You know, the best thing to do is open your shop next to a beauty salon. So there you go. You got people to dye hair next door. But so I don't need it. And the problem is that like even if you want to go for just your barber license, you pay per hour. Okay. So if I'm doing 600 hours and paying $6,500, I'm paying like $100 an hour. All right. So if you're going to school and they're charging you, I've got prices. So for the full cosmetology place, it's $21,000. Even if you want to be a barber, $21,000. So you're paying for 600 extra hours that you don't need. But you can get restricted barber, which some places don't do it. Florida does restricted barber, 600 hours. Your test is 30 questions in 1 hour. But you know, it's just trying to give you this information so you can see. I don't know where you guys are in the state, where you guys are in the country, where you guys are in the world. So just so you guys know, for a $6,500 class, restricted barber in Tampa, this is pretty much the kit you're gonna get. Okay. Now, if you go down to Miami, you're probably gonna spend $20,000, but you're gonna get stuff like the Babyliss, and you're gonna get clippers that you can actually take to your shop and say, hey man, I want more of these. This stuff here, I'm just gonna get done. This whole bag, I'm probably just gonna just throw it in the back of my shop, and if someone needs a comb, but like, hey, go in the bag, just comb in there. So, and I'm being straight up honest, man. I'm being straight up honest. I just don't get sometimes how someone could charge you $6,500 and at the minimum not get you good stuff. So, as you can tell, I was kind of disappointed because, like, man, when he told me he would have knocked off $550, I should have done it. But I didn't know how much the mannequins were. So I was like, man, now I have all this stuff. But then again, I didn't want to carry all my stuff in the bag back and forth. You drop your stuff, you drop your clips. I just didn't want to do that. I'd rather wear out his stuff during that class than wear out my blades. But that's pretty much it for the unboxing of what you get. Like I said, I'm gonna go over it again. In Florida, in Tampa, restricted barber, 600 hours, $6,500. This is the pack I got. This is what I got for the class. So take that as a grain of salt. Take it as what you want. I just know, like I'm gonna say, I checked out the Miami schools, and they're more money, but they're giving better stuff. But they're also forcing you to take those 1,200 hours, which you don't need in Florida. But some of these schools are like, all we do is 1,200 hours, because they're trying to get, because all those schools that do 1,200 hours, they're doing financial aid, so they could rape the companies for $21,000, and they're doing scholarships, so they're making you take that class. I'm not trying to dye hair. I'm not gonna dye hair. I'm a barber. I mean, that's just how it is. But hopefully you got something important out of this video and you can kind of get a grasp on what you get. So this is the first step right here. I got my stuff. My class starts in 2 weeks. I got to put in 600 hours, and I'm be grinding because I'm working full time. So I'm gonna work, and after work, go. Days off, go. Saturday, go. I'm gonna grind. And once I get my license, like I said, you're following me on my journey. I'm gonna try to record as much as I can inside the barber school. Probably won't get too much of it, but I'm gonna try to record some of it. But you're gonna follow me on my journey. You're right here. You guys are with me right here. You're opening the bag. This is step one. You're seeing it. I'm taking you with me. Stay on my journey. All right. Backwoods Barber. Later. Yeah.